Hi everyone, welcome back to another session of Salesforce Reports and Dashboard series. In this session, we are going to see what are join reports in Salesforce and how do we create a join report. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. So I'll first explain you what is my requirement. So let's say if I want to create a report which shows me accounts and then its related cases and opportunities. So it's not, my requirement is not only limited to accounts. Okay, I want to see the associated cases and I also want to see the associated opportunities. Okay, so you need to think that in this particular scenario there are three objects involved now. Okay, accounts, cases and opportunities. So when you start creating such a report, the first challenge is to decide the report type, right? Because I have now three objects involved into the requirement that I want. So what is the report type that I should actually be choosing, right? So if you guys already would be knowing, but let me reiterate. So opportunity is a child of account and same is the case with cases. Okay, case is also child of account. Okay, so account is like a common link between cases and opportunities. Okay, although opportunities and cases are not related to each other directly, but they have the same parent. Okay, so account is the parent of case and account is also a parent of opportunity. What does it mean? It means that if you navigate to opportunity, you will see a lookup to account, and if you navigate to cases, you will see a lookup to account. Okay, let me quickly show you that so that you will not be confused. So let's just first go to okay, I was already on opportunity. Let me open case. Here you can see. Okay, so case has a lookup relationship with account. Okay, and similarly, if you go to opportunity, opportunity has a lookup to account. Okay, so account is like a common link between opportunities and cases because both of them are have lookups to account. Okay, so that is why what I'm going to do is because if I choose account report type, right, then it will be difficult for me to get the cases and opportunities both of them into a single report. Okay, and if I choose opportunity, then it will be difficult for me to get the cases, right, because opportunity does not have a direct link to cases. All right, so rather I'm going to choose cases in the report type. Okay, so here cases, and don't worry about it if you're not understanding it. The moment I create the report, the moment I explain you that why I chose cases, you will exactly understand that why did we actually go with cases. So start report, and let me first remove the unwanted fields that are there. I don't want to show all of it. Refresh. So I chose cases report type, right? So this is giving me the case information and case information. Now let's just go ahead and create the joint report. So in order to create the joint report, you need to check for this arrow. Okay, so there is this report text, and beside this there is this arrow. When you click on it, you will get the report for option for creating joint report. The moment you click on apply, it will start giving you this option of adding another block. Okay, so now just because we have selected join report, we have this option of adding a block. Now you can go ahead and click on the add block. So when I click on the add block, the other block that I want to show for opportunities. Okay, so opportunities, add block, refresh. All right, there's nothing showing up, maybe due to the filters. So this is the case block filter. This is the opportunity. Yeah, so this was the reason. Okay, so here let's just keep it all time and refresh this. All right, so now you have cases and you also have opportunities. There are so many fields and the screen is pretty small. Let me just go ahead and remove some of the fields from the opportunities. Okay, I don't want to show all of it, so role as well, owner also. Let's remove fiscal year as well, and this much is enough. All right, so let's click on refresh. And let me just make this screen a little smaller so that you can see the data a little more clearly. Okay, now you can see two blocks, right? This one is the cases block and this one is the opportunities block. But still, the requirement that I had is not completed, right? Because I wanted the report to show me account and then its respective related cases and then its respective related opportunities, right? But right now, what I'm seeing is just two random reports, right? One on cases, one on opportunities. Now, to summarize your report in the way that you want, you need to find the common link. Okay. So, what is the common field in this block and in this block? It is account name. Okay. Because cases have lookup to account and opportunity also have lookup to account. Okay. That is why they both of them have this field account name. So, because this is a common field, what we can do, we can group this whole report, both the blocks, using account name. Okay. So there is a feature now available here, which is group across blocks. So when you create a normal report, you get to group the rows, group the report by a single, using a single field by rows or by column, right? But here, because it's a joint report, you are getting this option of grouping across blocks. Okay. So here, when you click on it, the common field was account name. Okay. So I'm just going and selecting account name and clicking on refresh. Here it is. Okay. So it has grouped across blocks based on account name. Okay. So if you see here, for example, this one, Burlington Textiles, this account has one case and it has one opportunity. Dickinson, this account has no cases, but it has one opportunity. Edge Communications, it has three cases and it has four opportunities. Okay. So now this is what I wanted to achieve, which I could using the joint report. All right. So let's just go ahead and save this report. Right. So this is where you are getting the clear cut picture of what are the information based on account name, then its associated cases and opportunities. Now let's just go back and see a few other things. And here also, if you want to edit the block name, you can edit it. You can keep some other name if you want. Okay. So these are like smaller details that you can, it's very pretty much understood. It has a pencil icon. That means you can change the names as per your requirement. So now I have this. We can also add a chart over here. Okay. If I click on add chart, it starts showing me the information. So let's just go to the chart configuration and see what do we have here. Okay. So if you see, right, this it is currently it is measured by cases block 1 record count. Okay. So here we also have the option for opportunities based on opportunities also, right? So let it be cases. Let's just add another measure and we will, yeah, here we are choosing opportunities. The first one is for cases, this one is for opportunities. Okay. And then let's just, let's just change it to this. And that's it. Let's save it and then run this. Here. Okay. So if you see here, then it has divided your, it has categorized based on the measures that you had provided. Okay. Cases block and opportunities block. This is light blue. This is dark blue. And it has been, integrated based on the account name, right? So Burlington Textiles, if you hover on this, you will see the case information, right? And then if you hover on this, this is nothing but the opportunity block information. Okay. So this is how you can also add a chart and then config based on your requirement. All right. What else? But there's one thing that you can actually, if you see here, right, there is no aggregated fields as in if you want to summarize based on both the blocks, right? There are aggregations here, right? You can see the count over here as well, here as well. But these counts are limited to their own blocks. Okay. So whatever count or aggregation you are seeing that is here, then it is only limited to this block. Whatever you are seeing here, it is only limited to this block. Let's account has two cases and one opportunity, then I want that field to show me count as three, two cases and one opportunity. Here, if there are no cases and one opportunity, then that summary field should only show me one. Okay. Here, if there are three cases and four opportunities, then that summary field should show me seven. Okay. So basically, I want a summary field which is kind of adding the, counting it, but not just within a block, but across the block. Okay. So let's just go ahead and see how we can do that. All right. So, if you click on this, right, you will see this option available, create cross block formula. Okay. So what does it mean? Create cross block formula. That means that when you're creating a formula, it's not that if I'm creating a formula on cases block, then it will not only give me the access of the fields that are available in cases block, but it will also give me the access of the fields that are available in this block. That is the reason of it being called as cross block formula. Okay. So either you can create it from here or you can create it simply from here. So let's just create it from here. Okay. So I'm going to create a summary field on cases block. Okay. I'm not creating it on opportunity. You can create it wherever you want, but I'm going ahead and creating it at case level. Okay. Case block. So if I click on this arrow, I'm getting this option, add cross block summary formula. So although I'm creating it on cases, but because it is a cross summary formula, it will also give me the access of the opportunity block fields. Okay. So click on this and let's just say opportunity and cases count. All right. And it is a number and there should be no decimal on this. Now let's just add both so cases block record count. I want to do the summation of total number of cases and then total number of opportunities for every account. So applied, and then let me refresh. Here you can see, right? It started showing me. So let me just save and run this. All right, so here now, if I see, I can see the summary field as well, right? Which is actually counting across the blocks, okay? Not just one single block. So this particular account has two cases and one opportunity. So the summation is 3. This one has no cases, one opportunity. So the summation is 1. Similar is the case for this one. Here for Edge Communications, there are 3 cases and 4 opportunities. So 3 plus 4, 7. Okay. So that is how it is achieved, okay? Using the cross block formula. All right. So I think these are the main points to actually keep in mind when you're creating the joint reports. The only thing is that, let's say if there are so many fields, right, then this whole joint report thing will become very congested, right? So there might be a lot of things or kind of analysis that you will feel a little irritated when you're exactly doing it in the org. So in such cases, there might be a need for you to kind of export your reports and then do the things in spreadsheet, right? But then, yeah, for starting purpose and then for common, simpler joint reports, you can definitely use this until and unless your requirement goes way too complex and it involves way too many fields. All right. So this was all about joint reports in Salesforce. I hope now you have the basic understanding of what it is and how to create it. So that's it. I'll see you in the next session. Thank you for watching.